We turn now to a question being asked by American authorities after so many videos and images of ISIS. U.S. counterterrorism officials asking, why are ISIS fighters driving so many similar trucks, and where are they getting them from?
Islamic State terrorists are maybe driven by hate, but it's what they're driving that's been raising more than a few eyebrows of late. Among all the car brands available, and perhaps to its disappointment, Toyota has proven to be most popular with the jihadists. Washington is now pressing the Japanese car maker on why so many of its vehicles are ending up in ISIL's hands. Well, last year, the U.S. was reported to have sent a fleet of Toyota trucks to militants from the Free Syrian Army. The vehicles were part of a large aid delivery to the so-called moderate Syrian opposition.
Governor Greg Abbott, that he has named Toyota executive Laura Ryan to the Texas Transportation Commission, which is among the most prestigious and powerful appointments available to a Texas governor. Who is this Toyota executive? Well, she's 49. Her name is Laura Ryan, and apparently she has worked in the automobile industry for more than 2 decades, 20 years. She is the vice president of market representation and dealer development for Gulf State Toyota, Inc. Okay? Over there in the Gulf, Toyota, market representation, dealer development. So on the same day, Fox News, who reported that the Texas governor was burned in an accident, he could miss the GOP convention, and that he sustained extensive second and third degree burns on both legs, below the knees, and both feet. And family spokesman Matt Hirsch said that Abbott was with his family in Jackson Hole, Wyoming on Thursday when he was scalded in an accident involving hot water. He declined to provide further details. They're saying that the governor was treated for several hours at a nearby hospital, St. John's Medical Center, and that as he was being released, a top aide called him from Texas to say a gunman had opened fire in downtown Dallas and the attack that killed 5 police officers and wounded 7 others. Well, according to Fox News, quote, his first words to us were, "I've got to come back," end quote. Hirsch said that Governor Abbott said. Abbott did hold a press conference in Dallas on Friday, but did not disclose being burned. Apparently, they wrapped him up so that it wasn't evident that his legs were burned. They covered him up with his pants. The only hint, apparently, that anything was wrong was that the governor was wearing orthopedic shoes that his staff purchased that morning rather than the dress shoes or boots he usually wears in public. Goes on to state that apparently the governor's communications team had been working on a statement detailing the burning Thursday, but abandoned it in the aftermath. The aftermath of the mass shooting. Seems like they pretty much happened the same day. Hirsch said instead Abbott released statements about the attack late Thursday night and early Friday morning as well as an open letter to Texans urging unity in the face of tragedy, instead of saying, oh hey, coincidentally I was also burned on the lower half of my body so severely that I now have an infection because my team decided that instead of taking me directly to the hospital, they were going to wrap my legs up and cover them with pants so I could do this press conference and about the ambush in Dallas instead of saying I'm burned. The article says that the accident wasn't reported until late Sunday. Happened Thursday. Governor Abbott has used a wheelchair since a tree fell on him while jogging in 1984, folks, paralyzing him from the waist down. So the governor is paralyzed from the waist down, and he ends up with scalding burns on the lower half of his body. So him being the governor of Texas, he's also the chairman of Texas's delegation to the Republican convention in Cleveland. That begins on the 18th, and they're saying that he may not now make the trip, and they're saying they're taking it day by day on whether or not Governor Abbott will be attending the convention. ABC asked, how did ISIS get so many Toyotas? Apparently the day that Governor Ryan was scalded, they also announced that he had picked the vice president of market representation and dealer development for Gulf State Toyota Inc. Wow. This has been Me the People. Break this news.